Hello everyone, welcome back to my tea time videos. So you're watching episode 17. So today we'll continue with the same topic we discussed in the previous video, that is episode 16, the rules of conjugation of verbs. So regarding the rules of conjugation of verbs, in my previous video I told about different forms of regular verbs. So today we'll continue with the different forms of irregular verbs. So let us see what are these different forms of irregular verbs. So irregular verbs are, here you will find that they are different in all the three forms. Okay, you will find here that these irregular verbs are different in three forms: base form, past form, and the past participle form. Now let me clear this thing with examples. So here you can see the examples. The three verbs are given. The verbs are given in three different forms: base form, past form, and the past participle form. So go is the base form, the past form is went, and the past participle form is gone. Similarly, drink, drank, and drank. So these are some of the examples of the irregular verbs that have different forms three different forms: the base form, past form, and the past participle forms. So already we have learned the forms of the verbs. And now we'll see another type of irregular verbs that remain same in their past form and the past participle forms. So some are different in three different forms, or three forms, but there are some which remain same in their past form and the past participle forms. So look at the examples here. So in examples which I brought for you, here you can find out that these are some of the irregular verbs that have the same past form and the past participle form. Find, found. This is the past form and the past participle form. Then bring, brought, brought, catch, caught, caught. So they are all same in their past form and the past participle forms. So these are some of the examples I have shown. So these are some types of irregular verbs that have three different forms: base form, past form, and past participle form are three different. And there are some irregular verbs that have the same past form and the past participle form. Now let us see the another type of irregular verbs that only change their past form, but the base form and the past participle remain the same. That means their past form is changed, but the base form and the past participle forms are the same. You clear with this example? You can see here, these are some of the irregular verbs that have their base form and the past participle form as the same. Like run, ran, run. Run is a base form, ran is a past form, and run again is a past participle form. Similarly, come, came, come. Then there is another type of irregular verbs. Now what is this another type of irregular verbs? So this verb remains same all in their three forms. So we have seen in one type of irregular verb that had three different forms. Now you will see here they remain same in all their three forms: base form, past form, and the past participle form. So look at the examples. So here you can see here that the verb cut, 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 they are the same in three different forms: the base form and the past form and the past participle form. Similarly, put, put, put. And another examples you can continue, or we can have this like hit, hit, hit. These are all the irregular verbs that are same in their three forms. So we have found there are four types of irregular verbs. Some are different in their three forms. Some are same in their three forms. Some are different in their past form and the past participle form. Some are same in their base form and the past participle form. Now, apart from these regular irregular verbs, some verbs are also there. They are called as some special verbs. Now, what are these special verbs? Let us see out and let us find out. These verbs are both regular and irregular, but the differences can be only seen in spellings. That means when the verbs add ed, suffix ed to the base form, they are regular. Then there are these verbs also, when they add suffix t to them, they becomes irregular while forming their past form and the past participle forms. Look at the example. So you can see on the screen, these are the verbs that are behaving both as regular as well as irregular. When they behave as regular, they add suffix ed after it. And when they behave as irregular, they take the suffix t after it. Now look at the example burn. When we use the burn in the base form and we add the suffix t to form their past form and the past participle form, then it is an irregular verbs. But when it takes the suffix ed after it, or ed to the base form, when we add suffix ed to the base form and the form burned, burned, they become the regular verbs. Similarly, smell, smelled, smelt, it is irregular verbs. And when they are pronounced as smell, adding suffix ed after it to form the base form, to form the past form and the past participle form, they are irregular verbs. I hope after telling you the different forms of the verb and telling about the different forms of regular and irregular verbs, and it's clear to you all, and you might understand now the usage of this regular and the irregular verbs. So that's all. I wind up my class today with this. So in next video, I will come with some more information about the verbs. So that's all for today. Thank you everyone.